You ever not just unmute the mics real quick when you're doing a fucking podcast?
10 times out of 10, you want to have those mics unmuted when you start the podcast.
Yeah, typically. But sometimes you just whiff it a bit.
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty important for an audio-based
medium.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the lobby. This is a change for me sitting on this side of the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird. You're not looking at me.
Very interesting. I don't like giving you guys the side eye.
Yeah, it's weird. When you started the intro, I was looking at the end of the table back there and
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
It seems a much.
Whoa.
Okay.
You'll get there. You'll get
Hang
there.
on. It seems much more cramped on your guys' side of the table now.
Yeah, it makes me wish we got a bigger table.
I feel Kevin's body heat radiating off of him.
It's warm.
It's weird.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the lobby. I am here with my 3 golf balls. I'm here with my 3 great friends. Friend A, Kevin. What's up,
Not
Kevin?
a number.
Whoa.
I like that.
I'm trying to switch it up.
Hey, Matt. Thanks for
You're
having me on
Just for having
this podcast.
You're making yourself sound like a guest.
Say it's your podcast also. Friend B, Cody. What's up, bud?
How's it going, guys? As you may or may not be watching, like we said, we're going to set up a camera, and we sure did do that.
And we may or may not post that video.
Yeah. It's a test run.
It is.
A dry run.
Yeah, very much the testing period.
Cody, I wanted to take this time to thank you for having me on your podcast.
Yeah,
This is friend A.
thank you for coming
Uh-huh.
and being a guest on my podcast, which is your podcast.
Thank you. That
And
means
friend
a lot.
C, Jeff. Hey, Jeff. What's up?
Hey guys, thank you for having me on my podcast.
And friend D, young hot boy Matt.
Young hot boy.
Well, that's what they call me. I didn't give myself that
Who
nickname.
calls you that?
The people in the streets.
What streets?
Every street you've ever been on. Stage Street, Broad Street, First Street, 2nd Street. You need me to continue?
Give me 2 more.
Yeah.
4th Street and
There it
Don't
is.
you dare.
7th Street, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, those streets in between. The name is a little different, but, I'm kicking it.
Jeff, what do you say you turn up my headset a little more?
Yeah, sure. No problem, buddy.
And what do you say while you're doing that? You turn my headset up a little more, too.
All right.
You know what? I'll jump on that.
All right, there we go.
Everybody's getting a
Everybody's been
little
turned
bump.
up. There we go.
Jeff, can I call you the little bump?
You can call me a little bump.
That sounds like you're pregnant.
It does. It does. It sounds like I just started being pregnant.
Yeah.
Or-
Which, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kevin.
You just started doing coke.
Yeah, little bump.
Little bump. Just
Little
give me a
bump.
little bump. Off of a key.
Off of a... Why not, brother?
Yeah,
I
dude.
never understood when I go to the bar and there's people in the bathroom. They just really like the smell of their keys.
It's weird. It's super weird. Everyone's got a clogged up nose. Just got to get those snots out of there.
Dude, and it's scary because that virus is going around and it's tough times.
And what virus would that be?
Coronavirus.
Mm.
Did you
You
see somebody in Illinois got diagnosed with it? Or has it or something, like came back to Illinois?
I don't know, man.
screwed.
I've been pretty on top of the coronavirus
No.
It's
spreading.
It's Matt.
Now, hold on.
There it is.
Because earlier today, Kevin told me that someone in the very county we live in,
Listen to it and weep. Kind of like read it.
In the
Read and
county?
weep.
No, I'm in here.
in our county,
As in Cook County.
Cook.
Yep.
Yes.
died from the coronavirus.
Perfect. That's
But-
awesome news.
But
Hold on.
let me help you and go ahead and direct it to Jeff, who
Wait
will
for
clarify this for us.
Wait for it.
Yeah. No fucking way was it in Cook County. It was in Washington.
So nowhere even close.
So Kevin said it was in Cook County,
He did.
and it actually took place in Washington.
Yes.
But we know that Jeff doesn't know the difference between Washington and D.C., so was it in D.C. or was it in the state of Washington?
Well, Jeff,
It was in the state of Washington,
Okay.
and they don't know how he got it. So
All I'm
that's good.
saying is you guys don't know all of the counties in Washington state.
there's a cook.
Could be a Cook County.
There could be a cook.
All right, well, that doesn't mean it's here still.
Oh, so is that how you got the mix-up? You just saw like Cook County man dies.
Okay, why do you think
No,
they said
that's
Cook
not how-
County?
No.
He's just trying to find a way to make his thing right.
He just
got
put
it.
it in his head that he was close, and we're all in trouble.
Kevin has just been to the state of Washington, so he was like, "Yeah, that's basically where I live."
Cook County, same
I
thing.
go to one place once. I know everything about it. That's how that works.
That's actually super impressive. What's the state bird?
Of
Washington.
the eagle.
Yep,
I don't know.
correct.
You like shrugged it off, like, of course.
Feels like a very appropriate bird for that place. It's a lot of trees, a lot of green.
I was really hoping you were going to give me some kind of, like a flamingo or some kind of exotic.
Well, that would
Well,
be
yeah.
that would be Florida, Miami specifically.
Everyone knows Washington is the perfect weather for flamingos.
Jesus.
Is it?
I'm having a tough time today.
That's fine.
We could
dude.
tell.
I'm carrying us.
As always. So let's talk about. So we have decided for episode 20, the most important episode to
got-
date.
Big things coming.
Big things coming.
Can I just
Obviously,
interrupt for a second?
go ahead.
I just
guess.
waved at the camera. Are we supposed to look at it?
Yeah, if you want to.
That's all. So for everybody not currently watching this, again, we fucking might not even post
Yeah.
it, but
It might not be anyone watching this.
yes, but if we do post this, we now obviously again have a camera set up. We'll be posting this stuff on YouTube. So if you wanted to watch our dumb faces talk about shit,
Follow
you
that
can.
YouTube channel,
Oh, yeah,
which
brother.
is called
It's gonna be at thelobbypod, all one word. Just look us up straight in the address bar, and
Bingo.
you'll find us.
For the 1,000th time, all of our socials exactly the same.
Yes.
Just the lobby pod.
So for those of you who are not watching this, we will be addressing the camera, and this right here is just for the camera viewers.
Who knows
You'll
what
have
happened?
no idea.
I'll tell you
Wow,
who knows what
Matt.
happened.
creating enemies early.
There we go.
Oh, like we haven't been creating enemies this entire time?
We have not, because I've been sweeping the floors, mopping the dusters, and making sure everything's cool.
Mopping the dusters.
Yeah, it's
duster.
very important that you mop the dusters.
Listen, man,
I'm gonna need you to continue to mop for me.
I got the cleanest dusters in the game. Anyway, that being said,
Sounds crazy.
episode 20, we're making new moves here. Obviously, we have the camera set up, but also, you know that game we always talk about?
The one we always talk about, but never get a chance.
Never seem to get around to.
Never quite got to it.
We always
Well.
just run out of time.
Every time. It's tragic. However, episode 20, turning over that new leaf, brother. We're playing that game.
Well, that game or a whole different game.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think we have a pretty sweet name for the game we will actually be playing.
Yes.
And that is called King of the Cast.
Yes. Yes.
Hold for applause break. Continue.
Yeah, there's
God,
enough time.
I really wish we did that actually on the mics, because now I'm going to have to go in and fucking put a pause in. Tragic. Yes, King of the Cast. So, I right now feel like I'm hosting. Would anybody else like to jump in and talk about the rules
No,
here?
we're really making you do this thing.
Jeff, you
Drilling
got
it. You're
this.
drilling it, buddy.
All right, great, because I'm gonna stumble through this. So, King of the Cast. Normally, the structure of this podcast is we just kind of come on, talk about whatever, and then leave. So, that was unstructured. So instead, we're going to now structure the nonsense. So each of us is
But
coming.
let's put it like this: in the most structured way.
Yes.
Dude, I like structured nonsense. That's pretty sweet.
What can I say?
Well,
Big
that's what you
marketing.
said.
Or,
What can I say? Well,
organized,
you said
The thing I said I liked.
Yeah.
That's what you could say.
organized chaos.
Organized chaos,
Well,
indeed.
hit us with the punchline. Let me hear it.
save it. It's a end the podcast thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear it, so.
Anyway, so the game we're going to be playing is we are all coming to the table with a different topic.
Step one is done.
Yes. Yes.
We're at the table.
We are at the table. you fucker.
We are already nailing it.
Yeah.
So far, way better than the other game. Because we couldn't
Because
even
we've
get...
already done the first step.
Exactly.
So
We were never at the table.
we've always been standing and casting,
It was
walking
really,
around.
it was rough.
It was a lot.
really
It
rough.
was way more effort than you think. So we all come to the table with the topic, and we bring up. It's always a strange, weird, completely fucking pointless topic, but interesting.
Pointless to who?
Every single person that listens,
To
including
whom?
us.
Oh,
I can't argue, really.
may-
I can't argue it.
you may believe that now, but some people, including ourselves, might leave this podcast with information that we can use in our daily lives. We don't
He
know.
was gonna
Wow.
Psych out. So we will each be coming with a topic of potentially vaguely current events. I know the topic that I have it happened like 5 days ago or something. But then at the conclusion of the podcast, we'll be voting on who had the most interesting or fun topic.
And it's always going to be me.
It won't. Well, he's already out of the running. I'm taking that kid out. So we.
me. Just plugging my shit in.
I hate him. I hate him. So we'll be voting on who has the most interesting topic, and over the course of the month, it should be about 4 episodes. Whoever has the most votes will get the King of the Cast belt. Mm-hmm. There will be rewards with this belt to be determined.
TBD.
TBD.
Yeah. The belt also to be determined.
Also the belt. Yeah. We have to acquire a belt worthy
Yes.
of championship.
And I will take responsibility for that.
It's TBTBD. TBTBD. The belt to be determined.
Sweet.
Nice.
We're big acronym guys.
Yes. So that is the game, and we'll be debuting this game today on episode 20.
Which is COTC, King of the Cast. Acronym.
COTC. Mm-hmm.
YRS, you really suck.
Agreed. A.
Hey.
So, let's jump in. Oh, by the way, you might be thinking, did it really take 20 episodes for you guys to actually play the game? Mm-hmm. And we'd like to address that.
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm. We've had a lot of people ask us that question.
So many people.
And all we can say is, wow, what a good question.
Yeah. So anyway, let's play that game. Does anyone want to kick off? Because I could start.
Jeff, you've been rolling. So how about you walk us into this one?
I don't think you've talked quite enough. So why don't you continue to talk?
To be fair, I legitimately said, can anybody throw me a fucking line here?
No, and look,
The-
you had to either sink or swim, and you floated.
Doggy paddle.
I wasn't positive if you knew how to swim, but you survived.
I still don't think you could swim, but I mean, you're here.
All right, well, let's keep me in the water and get into the first topic here.
Yeah.
No one's throwing him a life vest.
The sharks are circling and no one's helping.
Don't shit your pants. That stuff attracts the sharks, brother.
Does it?
I don't know.
I feel like that wouldn't.
I don't know. You just backed off. Just
So fast.
Ooh, I have no idea.
I'm not
All
a
right.
marine biologist.
So, first topic. This is weird news.
Makes sense.
I honest to God, just read that and almost said world news until I realized halfway through forming the word world that it was actually weird. So I'm glad I caught that.
Nice.
Anywho, this happened in Philadelphia. I'll read the headline.
Man eats 30 cheesesteaks in 5 minutes.
It's a
Goes
regular
back
day.
to work. Yeah.
Goes back to work.
Doctors discover booze brewing in a sober woman's bladder. So this woman
Okay.
went to the doctor for something, they don't say what it was, and they couldn't put her on this medication because she always showed up with real high levels of alcohol in her system.
Just being buzzed.
Yeah. And she's like, I haven't been drinking. And the doctor's like, yes, you have. So they put her in like rehab and like AA
What?
stuff
Damn.
to like, because they thought she was an alcoholic. Turns out the patient persisted that she had not been drinking that day. And because excessive drinking can harm the liver, they pushed her to enter an alcohol abuse treatment program.
Wait a second. You can hurt your liver with alcohol?
I've heard that. I think it's mostly a myth.
Yeah, I think so.
My liver is tip top.
I think you're going to need to see a doctor, Jeff.
Right up there with the earth being round. It's crazy stuff.
It's ridiculous,
Crazy
is it
stuff.
not? Eventually, the doctors discovered that the real trouble was brewing in her bladder. The organ was producing alcohol on its own. So my question...
Yeah, all I have is questions.
I posit, clearly it's not the best medical situation. Although, is that like kind of a perk? If you're gonna have something fucked up in your bladder, is that not the least bad thing?
Are you asking if I just want to be blindly drunk all the time?
No. What if, okay, good point.
No,
What if you
I
could
don't
toggle
want
it?
that.
What if you could toggle it?
But
I don't think that's what's happening with this poor woman.
I
you're telling
understand
me
that.
that she could potentially pee out like a rum and coke.
I was thinking more like moonshine. It's coming out 190 proof.
Yeah.
Moonshine.
So then, if they were to cure this woman of her distilled bladder, her bladder distillery, would she just have like the hangover of a lifetime
Oh, dude.
A literal lifetime.
because she's no longer boozed? Like she's been living like
she's been boozed up for so long.
yeah, like head in the clouds. Like, oh, this is dope.
Every
so
day.
And then she's just gonna ride that come down train.
Because it's like you do hair of the dog so you don't get hungover.
Yeah.
So you get drunk again the next. She's been doing that for 15 years. Think
Yeah,
about the
in
hangover
her,
that's going
she's been drinking
punk her.
in her sleep.
Ah, boy.
And she's got to come out. Yeah, dude, could you imagine the hangover?
Her brain might just explode.
I've certainly felt like my brain was going to explode with 0.00001% of the alcohol that she has intaked.
I think I've seen your brain explode.
I watched it.
It was close doing this whole riff on my own. It was really close.
So learning that news, she had to have tried drinking her pee. Like maybe just a taste, just a sliver.
But she didn't know.
But
You're
once the
saying
doctor told her,
post-diagnosis.
yeah, like okay.
Dude, also, how
Oh, dude,
fucked.
hold on. You're so right. Because immediately after that, Anheuser-Busch hired her.
Oh, boy.
Bud
Nice.
Light seltzer.
Yeah.
Dude, how fucked is it that they sent her to like AA and
Right.
stuff? And she was like, I'm not drinking. They were like,
Yeah, you are.
You are.
That's crazy. Just like, just watch me for 24 hours. Just watch me, and I guarantee I'm not drinking any alcohol.
What a nightmare.
That's a good one to start with.
It is very crazy.
So then what happens when she gets pulled over? Like the cop's like blowing this. She's like, okay. And she's like, the cop is like, you are hammered. And she's like, no, hold on. Let me take a piss. I'll show you.
Try this. Try this.
Drink this.
Like, what the hell?
Drink
Is this an
my
old
pee.
style? Did you just
She just pees a can of PBR. It just comes out in a
she
can.
3D prints the can?
Jesus.
Wow. You know,
So that's actually an interesting point. I figured that it would be a low like alcohol content, but what if it wasn't? What if she was like her
7.8%.
Yeah. But she just had no idea because she was, you know how people get like a tolerance, obviously. Hers has to be insane.
Damn. You
I
gotta
don't
think
really understand the logistics here.
I'm also not really completely following, but to have alcohol being made in your, like, fermenting within one of your organs,
It's
like
not a sweet word to be happening in your body.
fermentation.
Ah.
Jeff, that's a really good, not only just beginning of the game, but that's the inaugural offer.
You did a great job, kid.
what would you call that brand of liquor? Like organic call? Like Oregon?
Whisk pee instead of whiskey.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Nice.
That one was a good one.
You're welcome.
I was going to say, give me some time to think of something, but that, I don't think I'm going to top that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nicely done, Jeff.
Wispy.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Camera,
What do you think?
we see who it was.
Cool. So there's my offer. The glove has been thrown.
Okay, and now, Jeff, I'm going to need you to talk for another 10 minutes.
Dude, I'm running out of steam. I cannot.
All right,
Let's go in order.
Oh,
you wanna
okay.
go in order?
No, go ahead. Yeah,
Or-
yeah, that's fine. Now I feel like I'm fucking screwed. I'm over
Yeah,
here with a
dude.
shit story.
Lot
and
of
I'm gonna
pressure.
go last.
Yeah,
I gotta-
dude, this guy brought whiskey to the game.
I'm coming with the jokes, not
He's
the hot
talking about me.
stories.
I got a good one. So this is from Who Fucking Cares website. Passenger arrested after customs discovers 66 live birds sewn into his trousers.
Come on.
66.
Wait, was this was for a flight?
This is to get on a plane.
Why did he need to get on a plane if he has 66 birds in his pants?
You're just
Just
saying
have him
tie
hold 'em.
ropes to the birds and he's just flying away.
Yeah, dude, he was one gust of wind from taking flight.
100%.
Can I bow out of this episode now with my stupid ass story?
Dude, a man was arrested at a Cuban airport after customs officers discovered that he had sewn 66, this is word for word, tiny terrified birds into his trousers.
They could tell. I'm looking these birds in the eye. Ooh, they're scared.
Officers noticed a series of unusual bulges in his trousers. And then that's why they were...
Okay,
I was
wait.
gonna
I
make a
would
dick
like
joke.
I would like to think about what are the logistics of, because he got arrested for that.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
You're
Is
not
it-
allowed to like bring animals unless it's like a service animal.
I mean, even if like that's not something that's directly illegal, you got to stop that guy.
That guy's
What's this
doing,
guy up to with all these birds?
this guy's doing crazy shit.
I
Sewed
agree.
60 birds into his pants, and just
How?
like
How?
I'm gonna get on this plane.
That was in Cuba, but I would say if the same thing happened to like Florida man flying out of Florida, he would be like, well, what law did I break? What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Show me the law where it says I can't put birds in my pants.
He'd get up in arms for sure.
100%.
Hold on. Up in wings for sure.
There
Oh,
we go.
nice. Nice.
Let me shake his hand.
So what do you think his master plan was? To
Dude,
unleash the birds on the
It
plane?
said 66 rare birds. And the image, I was going to turn it around and show the camera, but you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. Basically, it's like
A shitload of pigeons.
no, it's like hummingbirds and finches and shit like
Can you
that is
imagine
what the
66
said.
pigeons in your pants?
Dude, and I read the rest of it. Dude, he sealed their beaks shut so that they couldn't like chirp.
Nib at them.
Dude, oof. How are you walking through an airport with bulges all over your pants and you're like, yeah, I'm smooth.
Well, also, how long was that flight?
Well, he didn't even get on it, I imagine.
How was he gonna sit on birds?
The picture that was in this article is like a waist down shot, and you see like the dude's boxers, and it's basically he gave himself a shitload of pockets on the front of his legs, like a ton, all the way up and down his legs.
Also, think about the logistics of this 50 plus birds just in your pants.
Just think of the fucking birds too. Like they just gotta be in the. This guy lets one rip, and these are
Oh, he's killing off 10 of those birds.
like, you know what I'm saying? This guy has to go take a piss, and
You can't. You
tapping
can't.
one on the head. He's like, well, hang on.
You just can't. He signed up for that, and he knows that there's no farting, no pooping, or peeing on this flight.
I don't know if that's true because you think the dude who taped birds to his legs from Cuba is going to draw the line at.
Well, he's a savvy businessman. He knows that those birds go for a pretty penny, and he
It
needs
also-
to get them back home.
It also said in there that when he got originally caught, he said, I'm carrying a pigeon. And that was his first, like as if that would have just been like,
Oh, just
No,
a pigeon?
just take
Dude,
the pigeon.
I take that a different way. I think he's like, he gets stopped and he's trying to use it as a bribe. Yo, bro, I got a pigeon. Your name on it. Let me go scot free.
That's what he should have had a hat on. And then when I stopped, she says, "No, I have a pigeon," and then a pigeon flies out of his hat.
Sir, I'm a magician by trade.
Yeah. So that's my challenger to Jeff.
That is so many.
66. 66.
What a distract! Like if he had rip away pants on, what a distraction that would be. The rip away pants and 66 birds fly around.
Wow.
Forget pocket sand. You just need 66 birds.
Pocket sand. Hold on. What's pocket sand?
You never seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Pocket sand?
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
You put pocket pocket in your sand. You put sand in your pockets. You ever get in a fight? You poof, pocket sand right in the eyes.
Well, makes sense.
You ever see, I think I've talked about this before. You ever see, it was some movie or something where this guy's speeding super fast on like this, I assume highway or something, and a cop's going to pull him over, but he's like, I can't get pulled over right
The
now.
movie Speed, is it a bus with Keanu Reeves?
No, he was in a car.
Good flick.
It's a great movie.
but he like he's like, I can't get stopped by this dude, so he just like pulls off into like the grassy knoll and he runs out of his car and he's like screaming like, bees, there's so many bees everywhere, and the cop gets out and is like, fuck that, and just gets back into his car and gets out. I like to think that having 66 birds in your pants, you just get out of the car, stare at the cop, walk at him, tear your pants off, and just birds everywhere.
If I was a cop, I'm getting the hell out of there.
What else? He took, what's under his shirt? If I see a bunch of birds fly out of his pants, what's in his shirt? I am not sticking around.
I imagine it to be funnier that this guy thinks that these birds are going to be this great distraction or help him like attack whatever is in front of him. And then he rips away the tearaway pants and the birds don't do fuck all.
All the birds are just dead and they just fall to the ground.
Just plops down.
Oh, wow. Those birds were in my pants for 3 days, huh?
I think the custom agents got the wrong guy, though.
What?
I think a guy is stuffing 66 birds in his pocket as a distraction. I think they missed the actual target.
Also, is he operating alone?
Maybe there's a guy with a big jacket full of
15
armadillos.
snakes.
Yeah, the dude who got caught with birds in his pants is fucked, but the guy with a bunch of lizards in his shirt coat is just like sweating.
Chameleon Kyle with 8 chameleons in his
Just 8 chameleons on his body, physically on his body,
dude,
but he's not even caught.
Wow.
He's not even wearing pants. It's just chameleons that look like pants.
Camouflaging this man.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, the bird guy is the new guy. He's the one with the most risk.
He's got to take the fall, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you're going down
the
for
veterans,
everyone else.
Yeah, the veterans got the chameleons.
Camouflaged animals.
Little flamingos just taped to a white t-shirt.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the customer is like, I don't know, dude. I swear that guy's back pocket looked at me.
You said little flamingos, like there's flamingos that are
Miniature
this
flamingos. Just all over
It's
a
funnier
blue
if you
button
imagine
down.
full size.
It's my shirt. It's my shirt.
I also just want to point out, you said, I swear to God, that guy's back pocket just looked at me. Wow.
Man.
That was a good
Kevin,
one, Cody.
good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I got to follow up some
Jeez, dude, we got
hitters,
some
man.
big
We got Booze Lady and Bird Man.
Cody, what was the time frame of yours?
What do you mean? Like
when did it happen?
Let me double check.
Just like generally. It doesn't have to be specific.
It wasn't that long ago.
Kevin's like, I'm pretty sure I saw this guy at the airport.
2014.
Okay. All right. So mine's way older than that.
That's why you asked. I was like, there's a reason.
Yeah. All right. Picture this, fellas.
All right.
Let's bring
Here,
it
I'm
back
picturing.
maybe, I don't know, 40 years or so to a little situation called the Cold War.
Okay. I'm familiar.
Boy.
Okay. So the Cold War, for anyone who's not familiar, was a war, in quotes, between the USSR and the United States. And a lot of tactics were used during the Cold War. But I recently came across a rather interesting tactic that was never used, but God damn it, the US wanted to do it. So they had this whole plan where they were going to airdrop like huge condoms, but packaged in medium-sized condom.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about.
Condom containers or packages, and like drop them all over Russia, so that the Russian people and Russian military thought that Americans were farly
packing.
like packing heat. Like that we were so much like more physically
endowed.
Yeah, endowed or like stronger than them.
Stronger than them. Yeah, everyone knows if you got a big old schlong, you're a strong guy.
I think that's a crazy plan, and I think
it is mind games on the nth degree.
It's like they open them up, and it's like, jeez.
Are you kidding me?
This is a medium?
Comrade, come look at this.
First the moon, now this?
Yeah.
Dude, Ivan just fit that snake on his arm.
That snake.
That snakeskin sheet. Dude, that is... So they literally were like, let's just airdrop a demoralization bomb.
Yeah. Not nuclear warfare, emotional warfare.
Let's just make these guys feel bad.
But I get it, man. If I was about to fight a dude and I just knew that he had a rock solid donger,
God.
That guy's just walking around with a wrench between his legs. How am I supposed to fight this guy?
I would be nervous.
Dude's got a rope in his pants.
This guy's rocking a fire hose down
dude.
there.
We should stop.
Yeah, that's enough jokes.
He would punch me. I got one. He would punch me in my head and take out my knees at the same time.
Oh, boy.
I got one more, he says.
It's the hammer and sickle.
Invading lands.
Yeah, man.
You're gross.
But yeah, man, that's it.
That's
The demoralization bomb. That's I will deem that the name of your offering.
Thank you.
Damn, that's really good though.
no, it is. That's a crazy move. And just even airdropping condoms over a plate. Like what?
How funny would it be if a different country did that and airdropped stuff to us, but they were not that big of condoms? Like
Yeah,
they
like
thought they were really big.
They didn't get it. They're like an actual men's small, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, dude, drop them.
Drop
Those are
those
fucking
huge
huge.
fucking
Those are
condoms."
fucking huge."
Oh yeah, dude. Like, we'll
Is
package
this a pencil case?
package
That didn't make
small
any sense.
condoms in large wrappers, so they think we're aerodynamic. Even our largest men have this, the least.
No resistance in between our men's legs.
They're so much faster than us. We don't understand.
They swim at Mach speed. There's nothing
Yeah,
weighing
dude.
them down.
Our pits are
Box
shaved, our
speed.
legs are shaved, and our dongs are small.
Just a lot of dong talk.
All right.
Another use for the breakaway pants, though. Oh, what's that? Need to be more aerodynamic?
Yeah, you have 66 birds in your pants.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have a small
can
dong
fit-
if you want all those
You could
birds in
fit
your
another
pants.
bird.
I got one snake in my pants.
Jesus Christ. All right, Matt.
I'm not gonna win this week. I just want everyone to know
Let's
from
hear
the
it.
get. But it's good to talk about dongs right into what I'm talking about.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So this happened very recently, and the header of this article is "Woman gets reply from crush." I'm gonna skip the time period. Much later after texting him with odd excuse. You guys would say, "How could this be that interesting?"
Yes.
I would follow up with,
It's
let me
not.
read the text. They have the text chain here. In July of 2011, this man texts this woman with horrible spelling. "Hey, gorgeous. How are ya?" She responds, "I'm good, thanks. What have you been up to?" Same day. This is the same day in 2011. A few days ago, in 2020, this guy texts back and says, "Hi. I just got your message. I had an update on my phone. Sorry, it's been a long time."
9 years.
9 years?
I wanted to bring this up because I've been getting ghosted quite a lot lately, and I just want to call out everyone out there that knock it off.
Look the camera in the eyes when you
Yeah,
say that.
address them.
Please stop ghosting people.
Please just answer me.
Just what? It's not that tough.
You know I'm talking to you.
This is
Yeah.
this sounds like something I would do. I'll call myself out. Kevin says often, "Why does this guy even have a phone?" Because I never answer
right.
texts.
Because you're a bad friend.
That is
Because I
hyper.
don't like you guys.
It's hyper realistic. Because yesterday I met this dude out, and he
Hold on.
Sure did.
Hold on.
what?
No, continue.
Elaborate.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, met me out. Like he met up with me,
Okay, got it.
not just met a dude.
I thought you were just saying,
Oh no, this dude.
I met
Cody.
this dude out. I was
No.
like, okay, here we go.
And
Let's get
I
into
took
this.
him home and I showed him my bird pants.
We compared dongs.
I was aerodynamic. Tough.
That's tough.
Roasted himself.
I figured.
It was a Russian guy.
Ooh. So no, I met this dude, and Cody.
I'm the dude.
And I was like, "Yo, should I come out to this bar?" Because it was like kind of far. He just doesn't say anything to me. I was like, I don't know if he's still gonna be there. So I text him on my way. Nothing, not a word. I get to the bar and have to physically find him in this place because he doesn't look at his phone. But he fucking said you should like. We were talking about it earlier. It's not that hard.
No, it's hard.
Side tangent.
He's
Anyway.
a dummy.
It's
He's
hard.
a real dummy.
Well, it's 50-50 with me, really. I'm not a big
50-50, you're going to respond or you're not
No,
going to
no, no,
respond.
no.
That's a 50
No,
That's
like-
for
Technically
everybody.
true.
like me on my phone. I'm not a huge look at my phone all the time guy. So a lot of times I just don't care enough to like look at my phone and see if anybody needs
Smart.
Good,
my
'cause If
assistance.
someone's like, oh, I'm dying, help.
Yeah, no, I don't want to know.
Right.
Let me bring it back to your topic. I have
okay.
seen similar things to that text thread, but it's stuff on like Tinder where this dude will be talking to this
Some
chick.
of those are really funny.
This dude will be talking to this chick and they'll like be chatting for a couple messages and then she's like, oh, I'm not actually 24. Facebook is just, I put the wrong birthday. I'm actually like 17 or something. And then there's no response until a year later on her birthday where he says, hi.
Damn. Creepy guys.
What could have that? He literally could have said any other excuse.
No, it's the worst excuse. His phone's been updating for 9 years.
He could have made himself so much more interesting, though. He could have been like, I was in a coma for 9
Or like,
years.
I was in Egypt studying the pyramids.
Or a dog chewed on my fingers for a while and I just finished learning how to type again.
That seems like worse. That seems worse.
Then an update? Come on.
I would
Or-
say the hands down most interesting answer out of all of those.
Is the
That
dog
provokes a
chewing.
conversation.
Yeah,
The
like
dog hands?
I have to ask. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of dog was it?
hang on.
How did what are
kind
the
of dog was
circumstances?
it?
How did
How
this
long-
happen?
How much peanut butter did you have on your fingers?
You know
How
what
long
else?
did he chew on them?
He could have said, I've been sewing 66 pockets into my pants for the past 9 years.
For 9 years.
and then I went to jail.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long it takes to round up 66 birds? A long
66
time.
rare hummingbirds and finches.
Or
That's-
I've been repackaging condoms and I just told we're not doing this plan anymore.
Or I've been arguing with this lady about the booze in her body, and it turns out I was wrong.
For 8 years, I was sending her to AA.
I got my medical degree and then told her I was right.
Yeah. Holy fuck! Wow. So what are we deeming yours?
Yeah, what's
the
title
name?
it? Give us a title.
The loser.
Nine
Sounds like I'm
years
being
strong.
mean. No,
Maybe.
I just meant like my topic is the loser this week.
Oh.
But how
You could call
about
it the tortoise.
the ghost?
The ghost is good.
Cool.
All right.
So now, one of you guys explain so Jeff doesn't have to do it.
I got it,
and
buddy. So now what we'll do, we've gone through all of our 4 news information
Dumps. Yeah.
So now what we'll do is we will hear from a groundbreaking report that is happening right now. Mm-hmm. We will cue to one of our outside correspondents. They'll give us the lowdown,
Which
give
we
us the
have
what's
not
what.
lost. They are
Yeah.
still there. A plethora of them all throughout,
Just
all
so
throughout the
many.
We
year.
just expanded the international brand.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't know what to do with them, so we just said, run with it.
Run with it, guys.
Run with it.
Do whatever you guys have journalism degrees. We don't. Do what you think is
Yeah,
right.
we told them, go out there, find us some GD stories. Just
Find
find
them.
them.
Get out there.
Go.
Make the stories. Find them.
I don't care what you have to do. Get
Make
us
a
content.
story, report on it.
Get
Make
us
it,
content.
forget about it, report on it.
Perfect. So let's send it on down to one of our boys. What was his name?
Oh, you know who does know his name?
Yeah,
Oh, who?
I do.
Who's that, Kevin?
That's Cody.
Cody, I do. That's what I thought also.
I know his first name. I don't remember. his
Just the
last name.
first.
We'll take
That's
that.
good because Jeff knows the last name.
Yeah, well, we call him Bert, but it's Bertram.
Bertram.
Bertram. Oh, yeah. Big guy, mustache. Looks like he was an ex-cop in the 80s.
You're talking about Kevin.
That's his last name, Bertram Kevin.
Wow.
BK.
Bingo.
I feel like
BK.
I know this guy.
You might.
All right.
Hey, Kathy, why don't you do us a big favor? Hey, guys watching us on this video, Kathy's actually just behind
She's
you.
the one holding the camera.
She's
Kath,
holding the camera the whole time.
Kath, run
She's
it,
got
baby.
She's got a steady hand.
Yeah.
No, send it.
Her arm is a gimbal.
Hit it, Kath.
Go.
Hey guys, this is Bertram Kevin here. reporting again for the lobby. Again, I'm really happy you guys gave me this opportunity, but just a preface real quick. I was brought into this with the presumption that I would be given topics to go find. I know you guys changed your policies recently with the expansion and all. Now we're kind of like a freelance kind of situation, but I don't do too good with little direction. I have a tough time with it. So I got a story for you. My house, my basement's flooded. My dog was left down there. Anyway, we brought him back up. It was only about knee high deep down there, so he was pretty good. He's a big boy. Oh, fuck, what else? My daughter, she got out of class, and I didn't pick her up. She was there for, I haven't talked to her in hours. It was my wife's day, though, so I didn't have to get her. Fuck, what else? Geez. Here's a story. I got into this car accident recently. It was pretty bad. A really embarrassing situation, actually. I tried to open the wrong car. It wasn't mine. My balls. I lost them. I was out on a golf course and my bag ripped open. Oh, what else? Geez. How about I have a ton of different parking tickets, a couple speeding tickets that I haven't paid. Also my taxes since about 2006. It's a lot of calls from the IRS. I keep changing my phone number, so that's something. Anyway, yeah, great job, guys. I'm gonna toss it back over to you. If you need something, give me a call.
Well, I'd really like to say thank you, Bertram, but I'm gonna call you Bert. I think he really messed this one up for us.
Yeah, Bert, I've definitely heard better reports.
There's a few problems with what he said.
Yeah, just to start, Bert, you gotta pay your taxes, man. You gotta do that.
You have to.
Every time.
Did he say he was changing his phone number?
He did.
He knows what he's doing is wrong.
Dodging the IRS. Dodging them intentionally.
Bert, that's a tough situation, buddy. You should get that shit together.
Yeah, it's not great.
Please get that together, Bert.
Bert, also know when to pick up your daughter from school. Yeah. And also keep an eye on your dog. Just a couple things that you're responsible for.
He's a cute dog. You ever meet him?
I haven't.
Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard he's a good dog.
Leonard the dog.
Well, let's keep him a good dog. Bert, keep an eye on that guy.
Watch it.
Don't give him chocolate either.
Go mop your basement.
Yeah,
It's mean to you if he's just going to mop it up.
Soak up that water.
He's got to empty the bucket 600 times when he wrings it out.
Yeah, it's going to take a while, but he's not picking up his daughter anyway. So.
He's got plenty of time. Dude didn't even go find himself a story.
Yeah. Look, Bert, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It was a new structure, a new policy, new formula.
So maybe
really,
that's why it wasn't the best one that we've heard.
Bert, it sounds like we're attacking you, and maybe because we are. But maybe we just want you to be better.
We need to set an example.
Perhaps this is a bit of meta commentary, or perhaps it isn't. Maybe we're just talking to Bert.
We could toss around perhapses.
Bertram.
Or we can talk about
Perhaps.
Allegedly.
for sure's.
For sure.
What's that?
A for sure's is. Do you want to explain?
No.
You have a perhaps
Is
and you have a for sure.
is.
Got it. Thank you.
Perhaps.
It's kind of like no cutsies.
Similar.
No butsies.
More like double stampy.
No coconutsies.
All right, anyway, so let's talk about, should we get into
The finale of the game.
claiming our first W? Oh, this actually worked out really good timing-wise because today is the first of the month and it's a Sunday.
Yeah, it sure is.
What?
Lucky.
Yes, it is a Sunday.
The Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day, indeed.
A day of rest.
A day of reckoning.
That's every day.
The end is nigh.
So I say, again, for everyone listening, this is obviously formative stage. So I say we we talk about each of the 4
Yes.
topics, and I say we give it a like a number 1 through 10 on how strong we thought it
A
was.
lot of math. Are you
No,
ready to
I
do
think
that math?
I think each person just picks their favorite.
You guys don't want like a number system so you can see how shitty you were at the end of the month?
That might be funny.
But couldn't the number just be first, second, third, and fourth, and the person
Ooh,
with
yeah.
the lowest score wins?
Let's do that. It's like
Yeah.
Just
golf.
average out what position you're.
So
ranking.
yeah,
Oh, I
so
see what
we'll
you're saying.
vote, and then like
Okay,
whoever
yeah,
gets
yeah.
first place is 1 point,
Yeah.
and then it's golf. You
Yeah,
just
so
want
then
the
like,
lowest
oh
score.
damn, I have a 16. I got last 4 times.
4 times
Every
in a
single
row.
time I came in last.
Okay, yeah.
Did we explain that this is gonna be like a monthly thing?
Yes.
Like there'll be a monthly winner.
Yeah.
If we
Okay,
didn't,
cool.
we just did.
Yes, there will be a monthly winner, and there will be a belt, a King of the Cast belt.
Big.
All right. So Booze Lady. I was picking up any votes here.
I think. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say everyone's gonna vote for their own story, right? But probably not,
No.
right?
I
Yeah.
don't think
How about
so.
you can't vote for your own
Oh,
story?
wait, okay, so then do you get 3? Like you can go up to 3? Like, so you can't vote on your own. So like Jeff is either my 1, 2, or 3. Cody's either my 1, 2, or 3.
Right. So if you guys want to do it that way, so we'll just play in the same order as we were before. So Cody, give us your 1, 2, 3. What you think, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Jeff's is 2.
All right. I'll pick up a 2.
Jeff, I am also giving you 2.
Nice.
I think I'm also giving you a 2.
All right.
That's a solid score.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
All right. Booze Lady comes out with a nice old 6.
It's nice math there.
Thanks, man. Fast. So next up, we got, what do we call it?
Birdman.
Birdman.
Birdman. Dude, there's a rapper Birdman. The next album he has, it's going to be a co-album with Bird Lady. Nope, Booze Lady.
Booze Lady.
There's also this local legend in my hometown
There is, yes.
named Birdman.
You guys have more
true.
than likely seen it. We should talk about him in a minute.
Anyway, let's pop some scores into
Yeah.
Birdman.
So
Jeff, go ahead.
I'm that's my number 1.
Okay. That's also my number 1, Cody.
Hell
It's
yes.
also my number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Next up, we got demoralization bomb.
Demoralization bomb, yeah.
Commie condom bomb.
The D bomb.
Dude, the commie condom bomb.
I think that was my second.
That would have been my number 1 because I can't vote for myself, right?
Yes.
And it would have to be my 3 because I have 1, 2 to you guys.
That hurts, man.
That's tough.
What is that, 6?
Yes.
It is.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Chilling on that 6 score.
I wonder what you guys are going to give me.
And Matt's gonna come in with a good old 9.
Yeah,
He's gonna-
we're just gonna give him a
He's gonna
9.
get the 333.
Oh, great. Start.
You know, to be fair, you did call out your failure.
I knew.
So there it is.
Well, now you have an entire week to find.
You better
the
believe
best
I'm coming
story.
so strong next week.
With some heat, man. I'm expecting it.
That's way too much pressure.
Yeah, that is a
just
lot.
in case we forget, I'm gonna make a note on my iPad, humble brag, to keep our scores.
I
Yes.
thought you were going to say to make sure Matt doesn't have another shitty thing.
Hey, by the way, because of this new structure in the game and everything, for anybody watching, again, if we post this, you're literally going to see how I do this. It's as janky as you expect it to be.
All right. Before we continue with this scoring system, shouldn't we just say instead of giving me 9 points, I just get the 4 and then Cody gets the 1?
Yeah,
You-
that's fine.
Oh, well, you guys
yeah,
tied
yeah.
though, so I guess right.
I think
That's fine though.
Jeff and Kevin both got 6s, but like we'll just say that's a
2 and oh no, wait. So we have to tie break them because they
you're
can't
one-
be.
Oh, we do.
Well, that's why I'm saying, why don't we just do it at the end of the month and the lowest score?
Yeah, we'll just tally these.
It just seems crazy to keep these numbers instead of being like I was first this week and then I was first again next week. Like it. I mean, you could do all
right.
this addition if you want to.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll have a plan for the next episode. what our counting strategy.
I think for right now, we'll keep these scores, like the 6, 6, 3, and 9.
Yeah.
And then come next week, we'll have a scoring system kind of sorted out.
Yeah.
You might think for a podcast with this production quality that we would have our shit together. We're working on it.
Yeah.
It's almost together.
Yeah.
We're getting there, man. Making strides. Episode 20.
Big
when you
episode.
formative stage.
Yeah.
A lot of changes. Big episode.
Big episode. Hey, speaking of changes, because of this format change, we have to apparently do housekeeping post-bit.
Post-bit housekeeping. Unheard of.
Unheard of. First time. Changes to the structure. So since we're speaking about the structure, why don't we go ahead and... Oh, that hasn't changed now, has it, baby?
No
Not
way.
everything's got to be different.
Let's get it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this shit, son.
Yes.
Woo! All right. Detroit. It's said by Cody is a shithole of a place. Detroit, we're real sorry about that, guys. Oh, by the way, New York, sorry. Also, we had to put homeless people on the list yet again, 2 times. The only other returning guest is homeless people. There's a joke to be made there, but we're not going to make it. Kevin said they can't listen to anything on the internet. Sorry about that, guys. Technically true, but he asked me to put him on the list.
My bad.
Thanks for playing, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
You'd never have a homeless person as a returning guest.
Don't.
Put him on the list.
What are you going to say about New York?
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta figure something. And we want to.
I got one.
Well, you
go
almost
ahead.
don't even have to say anything because you already said homeless people.
Wow.
Take that.
I was
New York.
also going to make a homeless joke about, like, homeless people are hurting for, like, anything, right? Like, they're not picky people.
They
Still don't want to be in New York.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So put New York on there twice, I guess.
Nah.
Nah. You're right.
They're not worth the typing.
What did you say about homeless people?
I said you would never invite them back as a guest.
There it is.
Yeah. Sorry to every homeless person listening to this podcast, which is
Many.
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't.
I have no idea.
None of us have.
I hope they are. And, well, you know what?
And all of us have homes.
Yeah, we do.
Let's all take a moment to be thankful for that.
Moment of silence for homes.
Charles?
Yeah, dude, I literally thought the exact same thing.
Charles?
Charles.
And he retains
Come
his
on, get in
silence.
the camera. No, he's
The
asleep.
thing is,
I
we
thought he
can
was
all
awake.
look now. They know where we're looking for
Yeah.
Charles,
Yeah.
and he's still asleep.
Right.
He's a sleepy guy.
Yeah, he's taking a
Sleepy guy.
long couple-week nap.
Cool. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a taste of the new structure. Like, as the next few episodes come out, we'll solidify it more. We'll figure out our counting system
Yum,
over
yum,
here.
Yum, 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 yum,
Um,
yum. A little taste.
That sounds good. That sounds like a good taste. That's what they're saying. But as always, this has been information that you didn't have and definitely did not need.
Bingo. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Catch you next week.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.